this exciting but windy episode, I'm going to do a follow-up to an August 3rd episode we did on growing sugar snap peas, so stay tuned. Hey everybody, I'm Alan Schaefer at Custom Garden Solutions. On August 3rd, I did an episode, How to Grow Sugar Snap Peas. Today is October 3rd, and I'm going to do a follow-up to that episode. So let me show you what's going on. All right, before I do a close-up and we harvest some sugar snap peas, today it's October 3rd, and it got up to about 87, 88 degrees today, and it's very windy. And as you can see, the trellis is blowing back and forth, the plants are blowing back and forth. And in the August 3rd episode I did on how to grow sugar snap peas, I used a piece of rebar shaped in like a candy cane over the bottom part of the trellis to hold it down. And therefore, now, here comes a good wind. Now the trellis isn't being pulled up out of the ground by the wind. If that were to happen, since the plants are attached to the trellis, it would pull the sugar snap pea plants out by the root, and that would be it for your sugar snap peas. Now I know this because it's happened to me in the past, and that's where I came up with the rebar solution. But basically what I'm using is a piece of rebar shaped as a candy cane. And a friend of mine did this for me. He cut them and he bent it in a vise. It was kind of difficult to do. You might want to heat up where the bend's going to be. And it's getting windier and windier. My camera's going to blow away. So all I did, and I've done this already on the other side, is grab the rebar, push it into the ground, and just kick it into place. So now it's not going to move. All right, so I'm just gonna cut a bunch of these off. I mean, this is really a tremendous harvest here. And you want to wait till when they first appear and they're about this long, they'll be flat, and then they'll fatten up a little bit, and they'll still be kind of that light green color. That's when you want to pick them. That's when you want to harvest them. When they start getting kind of a powdery or like a starchy look, and the outside part of the pea isn't soft and like almost like soft and light green, it hasn't changed colors yet, that's when you want to pick them. You don't want to let them go too long. Otherwise, when they get kind of, when you let them go too long, they'll kind of turn like you see them start to turn kind of like a white color. And they get a little harder. I guess smooth is what you want. You want them to be kind of smooth, and you want them to fatten up a little bit. Boy, that's a good one there. You don't want them to be kind of rough and they start to change color and texture. All right, so we're going to cut a couple more. Now these will stay for 2 or 3 days if you just leave them out. So I'm not going to pick too many. I'm going to give some to my friend Jim here. But you don't want them when they're thin like this. That's not what you're looking for. This will be ready in a day or two. When they start to plump up, that's what you're looking for right there. And one thing I like about this trellis is these, 5-inch by 5-inch holes. So I'm able to reach in and get to the middle and pick. I think that one's one I gotta eat. So I'm easily able to reach in. These over here are just easy picking. These are too flat. I'll pick this to show you. See how flat that is? That's not what you're looking for. You want them nice and fat, kind of like that. So the lower ones are the ones that are fatter right now. There we go. All right, well, I filled up this container with sugar snap peas, and I basically put it on this so I can show you what it looks like. Probably have 50 to 60 sugar snap peas here, and these are super healthy. They're green, and smooth, and they haven't started changing colors yet, and that's what you're looking for again. And if you want to eat these, you just cut off the ends. Pop them in your mouth. My mom taught me not to chew with your mouth, or not to talk with your mouth full of food, or not to talk when you're chewing. And if she did, she said you look like a cow. But I'll take these tonight, and I'm going to steam some vegetables. So I'm going to steam some broccoli from the garden, and some cauliflower from the garden, and peppers and beans, and of course sugar snap peas, all from the garden. I also will cut these up and put them into salads, and I'll just eat them when I'm hungry. And the rest I'll give to my neighbor. In 2 or 3 days, I'll come back and I'll pick some more. Some of these weren't quite fattened up yet. And, nature is a refrigerator, right? So if I were to pick all these, they're just going to start going bad in 4 or 5, 6 days, right? Whereas if I leave them on a plant, it's nature's refrigerator. And they'll be fresh as a daisy when I pick them in a couple days. So the obverse of that, or the other side of that, is the more you pick, the faster the other ones are going to grow. All the energy will go into flowering, and we still have flowers like crazy on this. I mean, we have as many flowers as we have sugar snap peas. So there's a lot more coming. It was 87 degrees today. It's supposed to drop in the low 60s tomorrow and stay that way for a couple days, and then next week it's going to get up to 80. So this is perfect growing weather for sugar snap peas. I expect that this will continue to produce for at least a couple more weeks, and we've got some really good harvest from it already. I'm Alan Schaefer at Custom Garden Solutions. Our channel is all about helping you grow herbs and vegetables and all kinds of cool garden stuff so that you can live a healthier and happier life. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn all about growing herbs and vegetables and all kinds of cool garden stuff, then start today by subscribing and then hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything, because you never know where I'm going to show up next. All right, well, I filled up this container. Hey everybody, I'm Alan Schaefer at Custom Garden Solutions.